Everybody's entering the LeBron James sweepstakes for free agency. He's going to let Cleveland know very soon if he's opting in or opting out, or whatever the case is. Most likely he's opting out. And there are a lot of teams on the table. Of course, Cleveland, LA, San Antonio, Philly, even people are saying Boston, whatever the case is. I'm telling you right now, we're not going to know anything that LeBron's going to do. He's going to keep it very close to the vest. I'm not going to pretend to even know where he's going to go. One of the key aspects people feel that he's going to LA is the fact that, hey, he has his son is committed to a high school in LA to play there, so that makes a lot of sense. But LeBron could live in another city and his family could live in LA. That wouldn't be a problem. So where is he headed? Out of all the teams, if Spurs will make a lot of sense. But the thing is, Greg Popovich is not going to relinquish all control of LeBron James, and the organization is not going to do that either. They're not going to cede control of the organization just for LeBron James. Because whenever LeBron James comes to an organization, he wants you to give up everything that you have so he could make decisions. That's out. Then you have the Philadelphia 76ers. That's a good fit. Only thing is a cold weather city, but he's already lived in a cold weather city. He gets to play with Embiid. He gets to play with Ben Simmons. But they will have to lose some shooting. They'll have to make some moves or whatever the case is. But they'll have a youthful team that can play defense. But the fact that they don't have knockdown shooting, that's going to hurt them. Besides J.J. Redick, they are going to have to get rid of Bellinelli or Saric. They're going to have to get rid of one of those two guys, or if not both. Ben Simmons can't shoot either. And he likes to handle the ball. LeBron likes to handle the ball. So basketball-wise, it might not fit 100%. Then you got the Cleveland Cavaliers. For me, him staying in Cleveland is a done deal. Even though I feel like if he would leave again, it just proves the fact that, he just is ring chasing. But Cleveland fans won't care since they already got their ring. So that makes sense for them. Like, okay, he could leave. We got our ring, whatever the case is. But him staying in Cleveland would be advantageous in the fact that he has them by the balls. So he could tell them to go left, they go left. They go right, go right. He has a but the fact that they got swept in the finals. Bye-bye. Adios. To me, the place that makes the most sense for him, or let's talk about Boston. Boston, he would reunite with Kyrie. They would have to get rid of Tatum or one of those, Jaylen Brown or Hayward, make a trade or whatever the case is. They'll have to get rid of somebody. And I don't think the Boston Celtics are willing to do that. And on top of that, I don't think LeBron James is willing to go to the competition. Like, I think that would kind of tarnish his legacy a little bit. Like, okay, Kyrie left me, now I'm chasing after Kyrie to go play with him again. Like, that's not something that you want to be associated with. Plus, that's a team where you broke up their big three. You dropped 45 points in their team. Like, you'll be pulling like almost not like a Durant, but something in that area, whatever the case is. And we all know how LeBron banged on Durant. He was like, well, what I did was different from what he did. When all I said teaming up is teaming up. It doesn't matter how you team up. If you teamed up, you teamed up. So, that being said, to me, LA makes a great deal of sense due to the fact that they gutted their roster. They have max cap space for two superstars. So they could get a LeBron James or a Paul George. And one thing about LeBron James this free agency summer, he will be recruiting somebody else. Do not believe that he's going to go somewhere and nobody's coming with him. He's going to try to get a Boogie Cousins, a Paul George. And the thing is, a lot of guys say, like, okay, Paul George is going to stay in Oklahoma City. Boogie's going to definitely stay in New Orleans. But Boogie already unfollowed New Orleans. So we don't even know if LeBron already got a hold in his ear. Like, look, me and you together, we we could be better than Kobe and Shaq. So these are the things that we have to factor in. Like, the thing about LeBron is he is very secretive, and he's going to keep everything close to the vest. And on top of that, he will always recruit somebody. He will talk to somebody. He will call somebody. He will do anything he can to get in the room or give somebody's phone number to recruit. That's why LA makes a lot of sense to me, because it's like building a team from scratch, but then you can recruit a bunch of players. And once players see, hey, LeBron and Paul George, or maybe LeBron and Kawhi Leonard, to LA, other guys are gonna say, okay, I'm gonna take less money. I'm gonna go there. Like a Trevor Ariza, he will go to the Lakers just because LeBron's there. Um, a CP3 said he wants max money, but if LeBron, let's just say CP3 and LeBron go there. If those two go there, somebody else is gonna say, okay, I'll go there for less money. So CP3's talking all that max super contract now, but if LeBron's like, okay, let me go here, people are gonna follow, and he already has a following. We just don't know about it. But to me, LA makes the most sense in terms of living conditions, in terms of you can't win right away, but the next year you can win with the free agency and everything like that. You can win. Houston would be a good fit for LeBron James if he had two guys that could play off ball more. CP3 needs the ball in his hands. James Harden definitely needs the ball in his hands. LeBron James needs the ball in his hands. And the thing is once you add LeBron James, you're gonna have to get rid of some of your shooting, or get rid of Capella. LeBron James is not like a high 3-point shooter guy. Chris Paul was very proficient. He was a lot better than I thought he would be, but eventually he will come back down to the mean. So a lot of that shooting threes, that's not gonna fit with LeBron's playing style. So out of all the places, I would have to say, if I had to pick, it's between LA and I'll say, I would love to say San Antonio. I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. I feel like team going to San Antonio, Popovich, it will have to be under the guise of knowing that the organization is not going to see control to you. You can't pout and ask for players and get whatever you want. So between LA and the Spurs, and matter of fact, it might be the Spurs because he might want to stick it to LA. So especially after Kobe's comments, we'll see how it plays out, man. Don't listen to these experts pretending to know what he wants to do. He might even try to go back down to Miami and form a super team there. You see what I'm saying? Because Boogie's free agent. Paul George is free agent. Like, you never know how LeBron's going to do things. So, but that's just how I feel about the situation. I feel like LA is his best withstanding place because they're a storied franchise. He wants to end with the ultimate story. And what's better than going to LA, actually winning the chip in LA and retiring there, and you got all your accolades, you're the league's leading scorer, whatever the case is. You leave a lasting legacy, and that's something that LeBron really cares about. He cares a lot about his legacy. And what better than to end your legacy in a place that has one of the legacies of all legacies in sports.